friends. Not any plans to do anything too crazy over the course of this particular stream. It's a little bit of a hangout, testing the new internet, making sure I don't have any wayward hairs in my beard. That's really weird. And we're going to just bullshit a little bit while I'm messing around, getting the stream together for tomorrow. Finale of Stranger Things. I want to share entire screen, that one, not the audio. Kind of do this deal right here, so we can have a hangout while I'm getting shit together. Gonna take a minute to test and make sure the internet's running well. It looks like it is so far. New internet got installed today. Hopefully I won't have any of the problems that I've been having. So far, so good. Makes me very happy. I'm not getting any of those warnings saying that my internet sucks or anything, which is nice. So you guys are gonna come with me while we get together tomorrow's stream. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fix this. We're not the bridge anymore. We are capitalize the right side up. That is the final episode. We're going to go ahead and save that thumbnail. And did I spell that right? Where I go saving all this stuff? Yeah, I spelled that right. Let me go make sure. I suck at spelling. See? That's like a typing too, apparently. Stranger Things. Let's go to Wikipedia and look at the thing real quick. Episodes, season 5. Yeah, the right side up. For some reason, I couldn't tell if it was one word or two for right side, but whatever. We'll go ahead and save that. It is 8. So there is that. That is Dunzo. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to StreamYard. Hopefully it won't. Okay. It's weird because I am on StreamYard. That is the stream that we are currently on right now. So a little bit of behind the scenes while I do this. Happen to have today off work, so I wasn't in a big crunch to get it done last night, but we'll go ahead and add a live stream, YouTube, Twitter, and that's going to be Rumble. And then things, chapter 8. Chapter 8, the right side up. Put the quotes in there because it looks cool. Then we'll go to my Google Docs. So for those of you wondering what I do to get this stuff together, this is it. I have the pre-typed out document for all this shit. I just copy that joint right there and then paste. So it's got everything I need in there. And then I usually type in a little bit extra. Let's see. Actually, Tech said he wanted to be on this one. So join Frank, Jeremy, and Tex as we take one last trip through the upside down. Got to use some of these keywords to get, why is there an equal sign in there somewhere? Okay, so we take one last trip through the upside down and break down things. Down, I should just say the final episode of Stranger Things. The series finale of Stranger Things. The series finale of Stranger Things. That's good. It's got some keywords in there. Stranger Things, upside down. And we'll save it for later, which is going to be the 20th. We usually start at 8:15. And then we'll put the thumbnail in here. So I have my thumbnails in here. And there's the thumbnail. And now that is made. Customize for each destination. I usually mess with this unless I got to change something small, but I don't have to right now. So now that oh, I never started the stream on Rumble. Damn it. This stream. I should have done that. Oh well, because I'm an idiot. That's one of the things I needed to test actually, was whether this was going to work on Rumble. So play. Yeah, Frank's kind of an asshole that way. Is it playing on Rumble is the question. It says it is. Let me go to Rumble. Make sure. My feed. Yes, it is currently playing on Rumble. Yes, we are currently playing on Rumble. Okay, that was okay. Now I can see it. Okay. So now will be the real test. Is yeah, my dumbass forgot to start on Rumble. That's all right. I'll do better tomorrow when we're actually trying this. But yeah, next what I'll do is I will go. I'm actually done with that for right now. Next, I'm going to go find screen caps. So one of the sites I like to use, fancaps.com. Me and Jeremy have been using this for quite some time, so that's not it. Fancaps.net, sorry. So we go to find images, and then we just type in Stranger Things. We'll go to season 5. And by now they have them all in here. Yep. I did not realize they had all of Stranger Things season 5 in here, so I've been going to a different website, which is not nearly as easy to use. But so now I just have to decide which things I want to use. No, I don't want that. Go away. Now, generally speaking, let me go over to StreamYard so I can keep track of things. It says I'm still getting a good signal. That's nice. Now, what pictures do I want to use? Kind of dig this one. So what we'll do is we'll start a whole new folder. See, I got all these up there. And we'll call that things. Actually, not chapter 8. I usually just put Stranger Things. This would be 5.8, season 5, episode 8. Industry shorthand for stuff like that. And then I will call this picture, I don't know, L. Whoa. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but my screen went fuzzy for a minute. Very strange. Huh. Let me look and see if that came through on the stream. Industry shorthand for stuff like that, and then I will call this picture, I don't know, L. Whoa. No, it did not. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but my screen was fuzzy for a minute. Okay, so it did not, which is good. Makes me happy. Sorry, I was watching the stream back in real time. But yeah, we're going to call that L. And we'll save that picture. And as my mouse has a moment. And then I go back. Go back, baby. There we go. Did I leave my volume up on that? Yeah, I guess I did, just enough for you to hear. Okay. Cool picture of Vecna. Been thinking about trying to get some little shots like this of some cool movies. Getting some posters or vinyl pictures made of them. Those vinyl pictures are kind of pricey. My Sony Pop. I like this picture of the Mind Flayer. Go ahead and get that one. I don't appear to be having any problems with these streams, which are cool. It's a good thing. Good thing. Okay. So you guys will get a little bit of a behind the scenes about how I do things. Can you hear my son walking around here being loud? Yeah, this one's gonna be kind of a longer stream tomorrow, I think, than it has been. Because Tech said he wanted to be on so he could basically just smash this entire series. And a lot to talk about between what actually happens in the episode and the epilogue that comes after. I kind of want this picture of Kay right here. I have thoughts about how she was used at the end of the day. Okay. I will not go into them right now. I'll save them for the review, but Normally I get the notes together before I do the pictures, but today, for reasons passing understanding, I've decided to do it differently. I, of course, will try to watch this again tonight so that I can be fresh for the breakdown tomorrow. I like this one right here. We'll call that taking a dip. I kind of want one of these pictures. I kind of dig this one. Will and Mike. Will and Mike. It was a good scene between the two. I'm talking some things out. Mike telling Will it's okay to be gay, which it is, even though it was forced into this storyline and didn't really do much for anything. So I pour me a drink. Did I go back? Yeah, I did, didn't I? No, I think I actually went back to page 9. I have a lot of notes to make for the stream tomorrow. Like this picture right here. When Vicky finds Max. Get this out of here. I like this picture of everybody at the top of the thing. I ain't climbing no damn radio tower, not in the upside down, not nowhere. But we'll call this at the top. keeping an eye on my stream. I want to make sure it's healthy. So far, looks good. I don't need your fucking ad. It's the only knock on this website is some ads and shit. That's a cool shot. Watching Vecna. There's going to be so many pictures to go through. Get rid of some of these fucking ads. Kind of want this picture. Vicky and Max hiding. I don't really need my headphones on, so I'm not going to wear them. Don't have to listen to one of my co-hosts bloviating about stupid shit. Then I can hear my son being loud in the next room. This is a cool shot. We'll call that other world. No, call it Worlds Colliding. Very cool movie from the early 60s when worlds collide. Pretty wild. And here's the moment that we thought Steve was a goner. Steve was a goner. Yeah, so far so good on the stream. That makes me pretty happy. Haven't had any weird glitchy moments where it doesn't want to work. Internet signal has been strong, which is nice. So we'll go back up there. I wish I had a good shot of his hand actually coming off the railing. Another good shot of Nancy Connor. You know, it's funny. You can see, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen the episode yet, at the top of these popular images, that's one of the epilogue pictures from the epilogues. Is this one? But Nancy with her new heading into the 90s hairdo. Let me go check out my streams real quick. Got a few people watching. If you are watching, thank you very much. Not a important stream by any means, but just a little hangout. If you have any questions, any comments, obviously drop them in the chat, although I doubt anybody's actually going to watch this live. There might be one or two people. I think probably I'm watching on a couple of different things to make sure it's running right, and I'm pretty sure that's the only viewers we have. I like this shot right here, but I wish I had more people in it. How do you spell abyss? Hey Siri, how do you spell abyss? A-B-Y-S-S. Oh, I was way wrong. I've never had to spell the word abyss. It's very funny. Thank you, Siri. You can go back to showing me the Rumble feed now. I'm watching the Rumble feed on my phone to make sure it's not stupid. Oh, it didn't do that. Save image as. Why did it not save it the right way? That is very strange. Save image as. Weird. Why did it suddenly not save it the way it usually saves it? Very strange. Usually when it saves it like that, it won't let me use it. I will figure that out here in a minute. And if I have to start saving pictures differently, then I will. Good picture. Save image as. Weird. Weird. I wonder why it's that one picture that it didn't want to save right. That's very strange. Let me go back, see if it'll let me do it this time. Back. There we go. Save image as. Weird. It's doing it still. It's very strange. It's just that one picture. Very weird. I wonder if I can get this one. This one's just about as good. Yeah, weird. Storming the abyss. Apparently, I forgot to put the S in storming. Sorry, though, I can fix that later. This is an important right here. Kids learning the truth. Kids leer the truth. I want to go home. Stupid ads. I don't know. I kind of want a picture of these two, their little conversation. I don't like any of these particular shots. I like the straight on shot from this previous page. Let's go back. One of these, maybe. We'll save that one. Region and check all my stuff real quick, make sure it's working out the way I want it to. Everything's looking good so far. So John and Steve. So I got that one. I didn't like anything on 25. Let's see. What else do we got? Ooh, kind of like a couple of these. That's actually not a bad like thumbnail or something. Ooh, which one do I want? Do I want that one? Or maybe this one? I kind of like this one. We'll save that one. We'll call it Approaching. Actually, Mind Flare Approach. Mind Flare Approach. Yeah. We'll call this one In Hopper's Head. It's funny, they have that ad right there for Walmart. That's exactly the mount that I went and bought last night because I had looked it up online because I wanted to mount my TV on the wall to give myself more desk space. I went and got it last night and mounted my TV that I used to watch TV and play video games and whatnot. It's like right here. You guys can't really see it. But yeah, and that's what they do on the internet. You think something and they send you 27 ads to go buy it somewhere. Did anybody think this is actually where Elle was going to die? It was such a, because I was watching it and I was like, it's weird that they would do it like that, but I don't know which one of these pictures I want. Because none of these pictures are good, but I feel like this is a moment I can't ignore. Maybe it is this one. I guess it's the most complete picture. That one's doing it down too. What the fuck? Maybe if I could see the link as. There we go. Shoots L. Okay, finds them. What is it with the first letter? Actually, I think it's my keyboard. Keyboard's kind of old. Let's see. Of course, I'm trying to get shit done. Everybody's trying to text me. I kind of like this one. This is when Holly has to find her strength. Finds her strength. Boy, there is 200 fucking pages of pictures I got to go through. You know, one of the hard things about figuring out what pictures I want to use is I never know what picture I'll need for like a point Jeremy wants to make, or sometimes some things will come to me as I'm talking, and I'm like, I wish I had the picture to illustrate this. Why is that one? Okay, there it is. Okay. Callie pointing gun. Just keep it very simple. Why complicate it where it doesn't need to be? You know what I mean? need to have one of these where dipshit can't run. Dipshit can't run. What do I call it that? Kind of can't not have this. That's the stubbiest middle finger I've ever seen. Let's see. We'll save that image as chubby finger. Yep. Exactly how we're going to put that in there. Old dipshit turned delightful again. I like this one of Henry entering the cave. Henry enters cave. I would have done most of those setup last night, but I started moving my office around because I got some new internet installed today, and I wanted it to be on my desk so I could be close to it. What is this picture? Somebody smashing the guy with a rock. Yep, that's really blurry and shitty though. I don't like that picture. I like this picture. Kids evac cave. Kids evac cave. And we'll go back. Henry follows. Yeah, I really should have done a lot of this yesterday. But I got really into like moving my office around, and by the time I got done hooking everything back up, I have this I have my monitors mounted on like a stand now that's on the back of the desk. I had to put that together and had to mount the TV, which was kind of an endeavor on its own. I like this picture. Material Text Lab. Boy, there's going to be a lot of pictures. I may not end up not using half of these, but I mean, like I said, I don't know where the conversation's going to go. So Jennifer texted me to answer it back real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to step away for just 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. The downside to doing any streams alone is when you have to piss and have anybody to fill the air. But it gave me a chance to also get double stuff audio. There's so much here to see. Like I said, I want to have so many pictures, but some of them aren't going to. So half the ones that I picked that I think are necessary are not ones that I'm going to even use. So no, I don't like this one. So I can tell the story. I wish I had a better picture of going with the gun like in the frame with her. Oh, there's not going to be another shot of that. Okay. I have to go back. L makes him off himself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's about right. Callie's shots. I'll use that. Checking the stream health. It all seems to be pretty good right now. Why did my Rumble on my phone stop being live? Okay. Prompting. Like this picture. See, a lot of these, because it quick cuts back and forth, especially as that stuff's happening between Will and Henry, I can't always get a good shot of it. Like this shot right here. reliving his trauma was a very, very cool scene to see. God, I have so many pictures. God, I really wish there was I could probably try to put one together on Pixlr, but I would love to have a picture of both of them like talking in the same frame. Why is this not like actively playing? There we go. Sorry, rumble on my phone to being stupid. It's working just fine. It's just I fast forwarded and went try to click live. It goes to the live portion, but it doesn't start playing again. But I think it's Iceful Vessel. I'm not sure. Never been very good at spelling. When I was getting into high school, it was the spell check generation. The Mind Flayer awakens. It's a cool shot. I'm digging this. L text Mind Flayer. L text Mind Flayer. And then, of course, immediately thereafter, L V vector. Oh, fuck, I didn't save that one either. Motherfucker, why does it do that? God, it's a cool shot. Right here. Oh, attacks mind flare. That one can go fuck off. So many shots of this. Let's see. See, like crumbs and shit. Cookies I just ate. Gotta clean that up. I don't like that. Killing with fire. Fire. Vecna impaled. Seems like a pretty straightforward name for that picture. To get a good picture of him being beheaded too. Holly has been rescued. I like that picture, to be perfectly honest. Got to be something better. There's a good one, dipshit. We'll call this one dipshit rescued. I have to get a good shot of her dropping the axe on Vecna's fucking head. I wonder if this is a good picture of his head falling. Sorta. Too blurry, but I might use it here. I don't know. Think about it. Come on, bring it up. There we go. Good God, why is my computer taking so long to bring it up? I got good connection right now. There's nobody else home. Connection timed out. That is very strange. Let's try this one more time. Because I've got good internet. Yep, everything's strong. Everything's strong. I'm not sure why that's being like that. Honestly, it's probably the site. And of course, text is saying, make sure you get the awesome Demogorgon shots in the finale. Oh, wait, never mind. They weren't in the finale. Did you need the Demogorgons, though? I mean, it's not like we don't know they exist in the universe. And it wasn't about that. Look, we've seen them fighting the Demogorgons 100 times at this point. Did we really need them to fight them again? What we needed was them to finally come across Vecna. So that was what this whole thing was leading to. But we can talk about that more in the review tomorrow if you're going to be on. I'll put the and we'll do that. What's your name, Joyce? Dropping the X. Yeah, Tex, I don't know if I've ever told you about this site. It's called fancaps.net. Not every movie is on there. Certainly not a lot of new run stuff, first run stuff. Sometimes a first run movie will find its way on here. Basically what they do is they basically run the movie through a computer program that just takes a shot of it every X amount of seconds. You could probably set it differently. I don't know what software they use, but you can find a lot of screen caps on here from various movies. So if you ever want something for like wallpaper for your computer, or just to go see cool images of people being hacked away, because there's a couple of good horror movies in here. I'm pretty sure they have The Fly, Jeff Goldblum's Fry from the 80s. But yeah, if you ever want to pop onto this one, movies, TV shows, all kinds of stuff. It's a pretty cool site. Me and Jeremy have been using this for quite a while now to get screen grabs of most of the movies. And then, of course, I want the shot of... I'm not going to go with all the shots like this, as much as I'd like to. This. God, I kind of really want that action shot of his head falling, but it's so blurry. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I couldn't mute my mic fast enough for that first one. I like this one. It's just so blurry. I mean, it looks a little more crisp as I'm watching on the stream. But is this one live? Let me... Is my PlayStation controller on? Yes, it is. It looks a little better on stream, so maybe I'll go ahead and get it. I don't like the way it looks, though. I wonder if you can see the purple rain. I like that, but I don't like the picture. I like this. The way it turned out, that moment of levity when you thought the battle was over. Moment of levity. This is where it's going to get tricky because this ambush happens so fast. Like this one, I think I'll just call it ambush. Element choice. God, so many pictures. I'm not even into the epilogue yet. I mean, I get a whole lot of pictures of the epilogue. I don't know why I'm putting a period in there like it matters. Am I one of the conformity gate morons? I've been enjoying watching their cope with a horrible season 5. I don't think it's been horrible. I just think it's been Stranger Things. The problem is, and I've been bitching about this for quite some time now, is that people don't watch something wanting to enjoy it now. They watch something wanting to hate it. If you want to hate something, why bother watching it at all? Like, I don't complain about the movie Barbie because I haven't seen it. I'm not going to tell you it sucks. Other people have said that they didn't like it. I know a lot of people have said it's actually kind of entertaining. I'm not going to say anything about it either way because I've never seen it. I could one day watch the movie and think, hey, that movie is actually pretty entertaining. But for right now, all I can say is the marketing didn't do anything for me. I'm not going to watch something because I want to hate it. Why would I waste my time watching something that I don't want to enjoy? I want to watch things that I hope I'm going to enjoy. Because even if something misses expectations a little bit, I still find a little bit of joy in it. I still find certain scenes, certain pieces of dialogue, maybe the performance is good, even though I don't like the product as a whole. You know what I mean? I don't understand why people hate watch things. It's just, why watch them at all? There's no point. If I don't want to watch a movie, I don't watch it. I'm not going to shit on it. I'm not going to tell you why I think it's bad if I haven't seen it. I'm just going to move on. Let's see. It is kind of obvious in some of these shots, though, how her chin and lips have gotten some work over the years. Because it's all the plastic surgery. But I wonder how good I can get that moment where she kind of like, see, there's the explosion. I gotta get the explosion somehow. I think this looks like maybe it's the better shot. No, maybe it's this other one. Maybe this one. bridge. Seems like a suitable. I want to, God, hopefully I get a good shot of like her fading away. And of course I'm not going to get it. It's right between this shot and this shot. Oh, it sucks. I guess the best it's going to get is this right here. L dereses. I'm not even in the fucking epilogue yet. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? Let's see. That was sad to see Hopper have to lose another child, essentially. Kind of surprised they didn't break him for the rest of his life, but he ends up going to Montauk. If you've already seen, then you know. That was a really cool sequence though, where you follow Mike around, and then when you see where the door was, now it's just the entrance to the library where the door's gone. That was a really cool sequence. Oh, wait a minute. I kind of want that. Let me go back. Actually, there's a different one that just has the thing on it. Yeah. I like this one better. Instead of having those blurry people in front of it. Actually, no, I kind of like that it has the date and everything on the other one. It's more complete. Got it. Now I get to get pictures of the epilogue, which this is only going to take another year and a half. Trying to figure out which of these pictures. I think I like this one. We'll go Robin. Actually, I want to show that marquee too. I just realized that. Do I want that shot? Yeah, I want that shot. Marquee. I spelled that wrong. I know I did. I know how to spell marquee. And Coach Steve. Coach Steve. Already got a decent one of Robin. There's a better one of Max. It is actually the one that's up at the top of the list or all these pages. That one right there. You got this one, Max and Lucas. I don't like that her face is so blurry in that shot, though. It's a better shot of the two of them. I know there is. That's better. Max and Lucas. I see. Usually he comes in and he's nice, but now he wants to come in and be an ass. Slacker, should you be at work? No, I'm lucky. I have one of those jobs where I get some of these bankers' holidays off, so I'm off today. Back to work tomorrow. Am I making a movie? I actually am, just not this movie. This is Stranger Things. So just pulling some pictures for the big review of the finale tomorrow. Me and Jeremy and Tex. And also testing my my internet. I just had a new internet installed today. So I kind of like this picture of Dustin. Can you spell valedictorian, Casey? I'm sure I get a shot of a gorgeous square-bodied Chevy. Those are some fucking epic. The 70s and 80s stuff was fucking epic looking. Those looked like real trucks. Modern stuff, meh. I mean, they're cool and all, but my uncle had a burnt orange sidestep. I think it was a Chevy. He had that for years. I love that fucking truck. We used to ride in the back of that thing all the time. I like this one. That's why it's doing that, I think. My computer does that a lot. It's still fucking doing it. What the hell's wrong with this thing? Save link as. That'll help. I'm like struggling. I think it was 2 G's in there. Yes, it wasn't so much my internet that sucked as much as that the fact that it's not on this floor. We have the first floor, and then upstairs is where our bedroom and my stepdaughter's bedroom is. And we had it all installed upstairs because when we first moved into this house, Jennifer, for her work, had to be hardwired to the internet, and her office is in this one room that we have upstairs. So it was up there next to her computer. And I was just kind of like dealing with what I had to deal with down here until we figured it out. Well, that's not a problem anymore. And she doesn't need to be hardwired to the internet for what she does. So she moved all of her stuff down here, but the internet is still upstairs. The old internet was. So I was toying with the notion of having it move down here in my office so I could hardwire to it, or getting new internet. And I kind of let Jennifer quarterback the whole thing, and she just ultimately decided to. I don't like that picture. I like the picture of both of them, like straight on. There you go. And so Jennifer called, and Verizon came in and did some stuff today, and hopefully not having any problems so far. I mean, I have not had a single problem streaming yet, which I've had before. So with any luck, this won't be a problem tomorrow. So far, so good. Casey's so bad that it ruined Frank's internet. yeah, every now and again, Casey just. Well, you know what happened is he was coming here being nice. It was throwing off the equilibrium of the universe, the upside down, the right side up, and the all the dark matter in between was all messed up. That's what was happening. So yeah. So what happens is we just need Casey to come here and act like Casey. I think that'll make everything work better. But which one did I just get? Yeah, I got the one of them talking. Didn't I? Didn't I get a picture of them talking just now? There's got to be another one right here. I'll save this one too. I don't think I got the picture. Hop and Mike talking. No, I didn't. This one will work. This one's what I want it to be. We got to give Mr. Wheeler some love. He's still alive, including Miss Wheeler with all the scars. Good God, that's a wild image. The Wheeler parents. The Wheeler parents are still alive. I have like 700 fucking pictures. I'm not going to use a lot of them. I have this one from Mike's entrance. Casey's never nice. He's plotting a future troll attack. Well, as long as he ups my my chat activity, so it pushes up the algorithm, that's okay. Mike grad entrance. Need to find a shot of Hellfire Lives. Good God, I've been working for an hour and a half trying to find pictures. This is this image that's causing a lot of controversy. I'll explain why when we do the review, because it is kind of funny. This will make Jeremy happy, this shot. Let's see. do kind of like this idea of them hanging out on the roof of the thing. Oh, this is the shot right here of the 4 older ones. I think I will label this coming of age. Let's see. This was kind of a long scene. I gotta find the picture of him hitting one knee because that's the one that the image that matters from the scene. Check one of these. We'll call this the proposal. Back to work. Wanted to say hi. You go back to work, Casey. You make that money. Did it download this picture? Usually it comes up right here. It's weird. Hopefully it did. Not responding. It's weird. It must be something on my computer because I got brand new internet and the thing is sitting right here next to my desk, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. So still, you see it up there. It's still doing a thing. That's weird. My computer's never done that, even with the less internet. I'm still not responding. What the fuck? Just wait more, I guess. Still live there. That is still taking its sweet ass time. Weird. How about we exit page? What is taking so long? Why is it still being a pain in the ass? Why is it doing that? Why are you being stupid? Okay, so you're going to be an ass. Do I know what page I'm on? Okay, so just do this. Go back to it, I guess. Weird. That's the page I was on, I'm pretty sure. No, that wasn't the page I was on. I was on page 60 something, wasn't I? No, I was past that. Damn. Oops. Yeah. Oh, none of that. Past this one too. Jesus Christ. Usually for a movie, it goes about 60 to 70 pages. But because there was this long ass epilogue, damn, was I really on page like 89, 90? Fuck, I really was. No, I don't want that. I don't want this one. No, what's the other one I had? Maybe there's a... No. There's only one good one. It was this one. Now let's see if we can save this on my computer fucking wigging out. Okay, No, I already had the proposal. So it saved it too. That's weird. Huh. Oh, whatever. As long as I got the picture, I'm good. We'll call this the last game. Let's see. What pictures do I want? There we are again, doing that nonsense. Save link as. Dustin. I don't know if this is a very good picture of that square body, though. Yeah, those are real fucking trucks right there. I wish I had one of those. Not even a car person. But I remember those like 70s, 80s models trucks. It's good shit. This is the picture I'm going to have a lot of fun with because I'll have to watch the episode again to make sure. But where he ends up is kind of interesting. Will in a bar. Because if I heard it right, he ends up in a place that's very bad for a young game man to end up in early 90s. If I'm right. I have to go back and watch it again. I like this picture. It's not bad. I got this one and the one of her looking at the waterfalls. Wasn't there supposed to be 3 waterfalls, though? Oh, and the waterfalls. See, so I caught that too. When he said where he ended up, I caught that too. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. I thought it was. I don't know if they did that by accident or on purpose, but it was. Yes, I caught that too. I don't know if they meant to do that or what, but it's interesting. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Which one of these pictures do I want to use? They're both very symbolic. Here's the one that really gets me. It's like she's apparently been playing Dungeons and Dragons for like 2 weeks, and she's all sad that it's over. I think maybe the one with Mike is the better one. That's a good shot. I like that one. I almost like that one better. Oh, God damn this nonsense again. Save link as. I guess we'll call this the next generation. And that was really the final scene, the final image. I wonder, do I get some of the images that were in the credits? Nah, probably not. I mean, they're cool, but actually, I do kind of like this image right here. Player's manual. I think the rest of these are just credits. Yeah, the rest of them just credits. Yeah, I am going to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of this is all just credits. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now what I'm going to do, start to collect a few show notes. And what I usually do, I actually have it in, not there. Right. Where did I have it? Was it this one that I saved? Yeah. Okay, so what I'll do, I have an extension called Print Friendly that I like. It will help me get rid of some of the shit that I don't need. Don't need pictures. Don't need to watch the final trailer. Don't need any of this stuff. This is connection, I don't care. Go away. Get rid of all this. That's actually a better picture. Of course, it's not going to let me save it. I'm going to have to convert that to something else so we can use it. What happens to 11? It's a big question mark. I don't care about the poster. Okay, so this will be basically my show notes. And I will have to plug my printer in to print these. I will do that in just a second. And so what I will usually do at this point is I will go into that. I don't know if it's going to let me go into that broadcaster. because I'm currently in another one as it is. It will. So I will delete all the stuff from the last Fallout video we did. That's why it wasn't letting me go in there earlier, because I think it's because I'm in a thing right now. Yeah, I gotta delete all these. There's no way to just delete them all in one bunch. I have to actually delete them all individually, which sucks. And do more drugs. That's funny saying. Do more drugs. Delete all of these. Delete, 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 delete. Now I will put in the thumbnail. I will put in all 212 pictures that I just saved. Yeah, that's a lot of pictures. I wouldn't be surprised if it won't load some of these because it was just overburdened by having to load up too many pictures. God, I have so many fucking pictures. That's like twice as many pictures as I usually get. Let's see if it loads them all. It's trying. It's working on it. It's doing it little by little. Looks like you got them all in. Well, you got a lot of files. Each brand is limited to 100 images, videos. Please delete some files before upload. I didn't have 100. Yeah, that's something new. But yay. Yeah, they're all in there, so we're good. And that is pretty much that. So I will have to plug my printer in, which I have not done since I moved my office around. So I'll do that, and then I'll print that up. And then at this point, all I really have to do is make show notes and watch it again, which is what I'll have to do here probably for the next couple of hours. I will not make you guys sit through that. I just wanted to come on here and run a little bit of internet and make sure that I wasn't having any problems. Gladly, I did not. So the internet seems to be working pretty well for right now. Not going to have any of the problems I'd been having for the last couple of weeks because my internet is across the house and upstairs. So it's in a better place now, locally in the house. But that, my friends, is that. Again, a couple hours of showing you what I have to do to get a stream together. Things like that. It's not exactly hard. Time-consuming, I guess, is the best way to say it. But anything worth doing is worth doing right. Now, like I said, all that's left is for me to rewatch the episode and to make my show notes. There's going to be a lot of them, not just what happens in the finale, the ending of this saga, but also the epilogue is going to warrant its own discussion as Tex put in the chat that Will ended up as a Dahmer snack. Maybe I have to go back and look at Jeffrey Dahmer's victims to see if the name Will actually comes up. That would be kind of funny, but I don't think the Duffer Brothers knew what they were doing when they put that in there. I think maybe it's just an honest mistake, but we'll see. Anyway, so there's a couple hours of me getting the stream together. Have you guys had any questions about how it is that I do that? That's the way it is. Again, so thanks guys for coming to hang out. Very much appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow as we break down the last episode of Stranger Things, The Right Side Up. Till then, adios.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.